Ready to go?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Hello, everyone. This is the D Up Gaming Podcast. I'm your host, Jeff, and joining me is my great friend and my co-host, Gyasi.
Gyasi, he's right here.
How you doing, Gyasi?
Good, great.
Yeah.
Excited to get started.
We're going to get together weekly to talk about news, gaming news, and give our opinions on it. By the way, Gyasi, what are you playing this week?
Well, I'm late to the party. I have a Nintendo Switch since August, and just last week I just started playing Zelda. Because I heard all this hype about Game of the Year, give it a try.
And I've been bugging you to get Zelda. And you finally got it.
Finally got it.
How do you like it?
So far, so good. My one gripe, well, I guess I really hate losing my weapons. Because I like to collect them. They're like, especially when there's a bunch of different weapons you come across. And it's like, ooh, I want to keep that one. Ooh, I want to keep this one. Oh, wait, it's busted. I end up using that club.
Yeah.
That every enemy seems to have so far.
Yeah. That's the common thing. You just use the weakest one first.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. I think you just got to get used to it. Everyone likes it. I mean, everyone is bugged by it at the beginning, and then they get used to it. Anyways, we're going to get right into our first topic, which is the Nintendo Labo?
Labo. I think it's Labo because it's like laboratory.
Yeah, okay. Nintendo Labo.
Instead of laboratory. Laboratory. I don't know.
So at 2 p.m. Pacific time on January 17th, Nintendo introduced us to the Nintendo Labo with a 3-minute video. Funny thing is, the Nintendo North America did not tell anybody about it.
Yeah.
We only got news from Nintendo UK, who posted a picture that says there will be an announcement specifically targeted towards kids at 10 p.m. UK time on the same day. So, Gyasi, we saw a lot of things in this video, in this 3-minute video.
A lot.
A lot. So far, are you excited about all these weird-looking machines?
I'm definitely interested because it seems like it's a mix between... It's definitely a toy. It's like Nintendo going back into its roots of like a toy company. And you get a chance to build something in a 3D world and interact with it. I mean, it's almost in a way kind of like virtual reality. Like it's their own take on it.
Oh, in case
actual reality.
Sorry, in case you don't know what the Labo is just yet, they released a 3-minute video. It started out with a machine printing cardboard out.
Yeah.
Then they laid out 8 pieces of cardboard. Basically, it's something you built out of cardboard and you jammed all these Joy-Cons and the actual console on there to play some games, and some of the stuff they showed is pretty interesting. A lot. A 13-key piano, a house with a button on the side,
fishing rod. Yeah,
and a motorbike with the handlebars. There's a man falling.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Falling man is weird.
Control on the back of his person, and you kind of move him around. Yeah. There's like sort of a remote control bug or.
Right.
It vibrates.
I think that's the RC car, they call it.
Yeah. There was a camera I saw. Picture of that.
Yeah, there was a camera. It was just turning in and out, turning the lens in and out. Right after that is a gun-looking thing.
Yeah, it looked like a bazooka.
But it looks like a shotgun because it's got pump action. It's weird.
It was
Right after that is a weird-looking thing that goes like this. They twist it.
Like a little gyroscope?
I don't know what it is. It looks like... It might have been hexagonal or octagonal, but he goes like this with 2 hands.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. It's very awkward, very bizarre. And then they got this weird arm thing.
Yeah. The joystick.
Right.
I saw that you kind of put together.
Might have been an aircraft, maybe. I'm thinking a control column for an aircraft. Before that, though, there was a foot pedal with a flat.
Oh, yeah. That was weird. It was like a bass drum, I'm thinking.
Yeah, it might have been. Yeah.
Because maybe we can have instruments like... Wii Music? Nobody wants that again.
Yeah, we don't need Wii Music back. Yeah. I think Miyamoto learned his lesson on stage that year. And funny thing about the pedal, there was a pedal just minutes before that.
Yeah, I think that was combined with the bike pedals that seemed to have a pedal as well.
There's one with a wheel.
Yes.
And the shift column as well.
No, I didn't see that.
You didn't see that?
Column.
Yeah, and they have a shot of the pedal first.
Yes.
And then about 30 seconds later, they have the wheel with the shift column, and out of focus, down low, you see the same pedal.
Oh.
So it's maybe a racing game.
Racing game.
I'm pretty sure it's a racing game. Finally, after all that, wait, we forgot
the robot kit.
The robot kit, which I thought when he did this, I thought he was gonna put the stupid console
screen on his face.
Yeah. And then I think about him, like, I'm not going to trust cardboard with my Switch.
With your Switch, just fall apart.
Yeah.
Get it a little wet from sweat.
Especially if I'm moving around like this.
Yeah.
And then just shaking. Oh,
nope.
Yeah. Oh, someone's behind me, and then gone goes the Switch. But after all of that, they show the secret to everything. They showed these little white strips inside. They started off with the piano.
With the reflective material. Yeah, that's how the IR.
Yeah, with the piano. And then later on they opened up the backpack of the robot kit. And then you see the strips pulling it up and down. And
whole system in there. Steampunk, very. There's going to be cosplay for that, that's for sure.
Cosplay for the robot?
For the robot, yeah. I could see somebody doing that. And making one before it even comes out. I don't know.
Fair enough.
Get on that.
Yeah. Send it to us. I'll make sure he does it if you send it to him.
I could see somebody totally making these products already.
Yeah.
They're just cardboard cutouts.
There are tons of little gadgets I see people making with their 3D printers. So Lord knows what's gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
If those reflective materials are cheap enough to play around with, experiment with, we're gonna see some really cool stuff from the Nintendo Labo.
I'm wondering, I don't know if into the future of the product, or did you want to get at that later? But how customizable is the software with it? Is it only going to be able to use with their pre-made cutouts, or can we program our own things? I guess we won't know until later, but that would be great.
Yeah.
I mean, if they have a simple software that you can kind of if and but type commands.
It looked like the Falling Man.
Yeah.
Looked like something like that, but we don't know because the man was not part of the actual package.
Oh.
They announced 2 packages, right? They had the variety kit, what they call Toy-Con 1. Terrible name. Terrible name. Toy-Con number 1 variety kit, which is going to be $69.99 US, which comes with 2 RC cars, which is the weird bug-looking thing, the fishing rod, the house with the button on the side, the motorbike, and the 13-key piano. And the second one is the one we're excited about, the robot kit, which is $79.99 US. Now the weird thing is, well, not so much weird. Intricate. Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff that they showed in the video that are not part of these 2 kits.
Part of these 2 kits.
So I wonder how they're going to monetize that.
Yeah.
Or maybe
additional add-ons.
Maybe, yeah. Or maybe something like you said, you just program it yourself. Hey, Lord knows.
That would be awesome. Because I could see there's a lot of great programmers out there, or just kids in general who he might come up with something. Maybe make a website where you could share it all together. Everyone can get their thing together,
That goes into another market though, because there are plenty of those programming toys already out there. Right. That might be Nintendo's way to get a cut of it.
Oh.
But we don't know until that thing comes out. We don't know how good it is, how viable it is for kids. Because let's not forget, this thing is made out of cardboard. Right. Imagine you
bent to the cardboard.
Imagine you spending $80 US, which is damn near $100 in Canadian, to build your robot, and the kid goes yank.
And just tears it apart.
And just tears it apart.
I think it's a little too rowdy.
Yeah, we don't know how thick these cardboard are. We don't know yet. Actually, they don't look thick.
Yeah. Can you replace them?
Can you replace them? Do you have to pay These are questions
that need to be answered.
Yeah, we don't have answers. But But either way, let's talk about. Are you excited for this product?
Yeah, it's interesting. It's way I've never seen something where you're using the screen of your device to control your controllers, basically.
Right.
I mean, and
right.
that's
Yeah. Oh, that's the bug, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're controlling the way the HD rumble
that
Nintendo put into these controllers, you know. I guess there's definitely a reason behind it now that you see it more so than you saw like in 1-2 Switch and how it was used there.
Yeah, count balls.
Milking cows.
Milking cows, count balls. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, like the possibilities.
And I thought the IR sensor was going to end at the quick draw game.
Yeah.
From 1-2 Switch. It looks like they found an awesome use for it now with the white strips, and it's exciting, right? We don't know any kind of cool software or great games for it just yet. It looks to be just an experience, kind of like VR right now. You're going in for a 15-minute experience. You don't know if anything good is actually going to come out of it.
I'm also thinking, because in the past, I know Nintendo recently just came out with like NFC codes in like these cereal boxes that you could use in Mario Odyssey. I wonder if they're going to come out with other cardboard things, because basically that was cardboard with an NFC code that you can then add on to your for this.
Right,
and that might add new things to it.
Yeah, and there is a Mario cereal somewhere.
Yeah.
And apparently they flew off the shelf pretty quickly. So imagine Mario selling cereal and then using that
very box
as your Labo.
Yeah, turn into your Labo device.
That's reuse and recycle, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, way to do it.
Energy efficient Nintendo.
Yeah. I'm just not sure about if parents are into this or not. Just knowing that this whole thing is cardboard, like we talked about. And if that thing breaks and your Switch is on top of it, it's just going to fall off. And
that is the one thing I am worried, because this is an expensive piece of hardware.
Right.
I mean, I don't think it, compared to other Nintendo products, like I'm not sure how much damage it can take from just a basic fall from like,
Don't try that at home, by the way. I do not recommend it.
Hopefully, just the piano, I guess that won't.
Right, the piano would be just set on the keyboard, yes. But I'm worried about the motorcycle. Right, because you'll be turning and you'll be I don't know, I can see some people going crazy with it and just go, whoops.
Slips out, falls.
Right. Same thing with the steering wheel.
The Joy-Cons are a little more sturdy, but anything involved with the screen, I'd be very skeptical about or careful about.
Yeah. So I don't know if you're a parent, not sure if you want to get that for your kid, unless you trust your kid to be to handle things with care.
The device,
Right. I know for me, I'm interested in the robot, but the console will be docked, so I'll be fine.
I'm also wondering with Robot Kit, like...
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a pretty tall person, like 6 foot plus.
Right.
Can I reach with it? I'm about to get extensions on these cables, like... or is it going to mess up the calibration? Because I don't know how far my range of motion compared to someone,
Right, because the box is only so long.
Yeah.
Right, and you pull too hard.
I don't know.
Nintendo, we need answers. Got a lot of questions. We're excited for it, but come on, man. And the date, too. Let's not act like they...
What is that, a Sunday or...
I don't know, but it's April 20th. It's like they know what people will be doing on that day. And decide to go here. Yeah.
Get a little...
Here you go. Enjoy your plants and a little Labo. I want to see people. I want to see people stream this thing. Just I wonder if they meant to do it. Honestly, I just joke about it just now, but I wonder if they meant to do it.
Meant to do it for 20.
They know it. They know it.
It can be any other day.
It could have been any other day. Honestly, could have been any other day. But I will, in defense from Nintendo, though. I know for a fact that the Japanese people, really frown upon.
Oh, the use
plant use. So
of narcotics.
Right. So pretty sure they didn't do it as a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you don't know, right? Reggie might be into it. I don't know. Let's talk about potentials then.
Potential.
Yeah, right. So Nintendo, clearly, they're always doing something like this.
Yeah.
Thinking outside of the box. But what we know is third parties don't usually pick up on these things.
Mm-hmm.
Dual screens on the DS took them forever to figure out. Wii U with dual screens, no one really wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Right? So, with this, even though it's cool, do you see any third parties picking this up?
Maybe third parties that aren't traditionally video game third parties.
Okay.
You know? I know Lego has their own thing.
Right.
But there are the Lego movie games.
Mm-hmm.
Or, sorry, the Lego games. Maybe. A Lego mixed with Labo, Calambo. Pieces cut out.
It'll be Lago.
Or maybe like who makes the crayons? Crayola? Or something like that. You know, they come together.
Right. Speaking of which, markers and tape sold separately.
Oh yeah. Yeah. A whole kit, a whole Crayola kit where you mark up and decorate your Labo.
Yeah. But they also
products.
they also have I believe an official set of markers and tape that will be coming out.
Oh, okay.
I believe that's $10 USD. I forgot to do the check on that one. But yeah, with Crayola, they could do a bigger set, whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe they can have reflective colors so you don't have to wait for those white strips. You never know, man. What about
or like I was thinking with the fact that it is made out of cardboard and you're not sure how stable it is, maybe people are 3D printing plastic of these cutouts, modified versions that basically they hold the same, but all the key pieces are, you can put the reflectors on the plastic, or maybe it looks like an actual motorbike pedal, or maybe a better looking keyboard.
I bet you someone's already started it.
Yeah. Even make them out of metal. You can get those metal sheets that you can cut and shape correctly. Like, there's a lot of ways you could go potentially.
Right.
That wouldn't be that expensive to begin with as the cardboard, which is what it's really great about it. Is that it's not that hard to get into, I think. Besides the base software that comes with the games, which is the reason why it's really like 69 or
the real reason why these things.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So, yeah, we're excited. We're gonna keep our what's to say? How do you say it?
Enthusiasm.
Right. Keep our excitement up. Optimism to the highest.
Yeah.
Now, let me put you on the spot really quickly.
Right.
What kind of existing games do you want to play with a Labo type thing?
When I saw the bike accessory, I'm thinking Excite Bike. Like a create your own level on the pad, and then you're just playing it in some type of space, and you're do the jumps, first person maybe from the side view. I don't know, get that feel. That would be awesome. Maybe add with the racing wheel to Mario Kart.
Right.
You
You
already have that on the system.
But the gyro got that taken care of. So maybe gas pedal.
Yeah, adding the
gas pedal. What else?
You can decorate it like that. What other games are there? Possibly use this thing with. I mean, they did show the demo of that game for the robot.
The robot, yes, where you will be destroying buildings in UFOs. And you also see him transform when he put his arms down.
Yes. Street Fighter didn't have like a first-person perspective.
Yeah, I was hoping you wouldn't bring that up.
That was going to be your point.
I thought about it. And I'm like, yeah, we need more Way of the Hado. Yeah, now you can Now you can put your Joy-Con on your head. I don't know.
That's there. Maybe they're planning this for day one.
It could be because the IR sensor, like we talked about, I thought it was going to stop at the quick draw.
Yeah.
Or the eating hamburger or something like that.
Yeah.
I thought that's the extent of it, and they would never use it again.
Yeah.
Clearly, they found something better. And this is way out in left field. Let's be honest. But this is classic Nintendo, and
always come up with new stuff. That's what I love about these guys. Like when I saw this, that's all I could think of. Is like, that's what I love about Nintendo. They'll try anything. Like it may not always work.
Yeah.
Like sometimes like the Wii U or whatever.
Yeah.
But they give it a try. Like, and I mean, if they didn't try things, we wouldn't have like Rumble or like joysticks, analog sticks, things like that.
Motion controls would not have taken off.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Dual screens is a big one, but it only really worked for the 3DS for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we always like to. They're so easy. It's so cool to hate Nintendo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every time we make fun of them, they're like, "Oh yeah, here's the Wii."
How many do we sell compared to your system?
The fastest selling console at the time. Yeah. And then when the Wii U came out, again we make fun of it.
Yeah.
And then like, "Oh yeah, Switch." They, even if this flops, it just pushes them to be more creative the next time and be more creative the next time. And that's something that's missing from, say, a Sony or the Microsofts of the world. So
they play it safe.
Yeah. So thank God for Nintendo.
No, they take chances. I don't know where the industry would be if everyone played it safe.
So let's try to wrap it up real quick. What do you think they're trying to achieve with this? Just trying to broaden
their horizons, I think.
Their horizons, their player base. Because I feel like if you're not in with Nintendo, you probably aren't in by now. I don't think the Labo is going to change anybody's mind.
Well,
it's not going to be a system seller per se.
Like our age, I think. This is more for kids I'm looking at in that perspective. And then when you look at the Switch as a whole right now, I thought it was more of a console for the adults or for people of more of a mature age. And this kind of bridges that gap between what its base is now, because I don't know how many kids are buying like little indie games or like trying to get Bayonetta 2 or Payday, you know.
That's for us.
Yeah, that's for us. Even like Zelda, per se, like it's not a mature game, but it's very an adult Zelda. This is not, your kid's Zelda.
Sorry.
For lack of a better word. And I think this brings in the younger audience. Yeah.
Okay, next up is something that's near and dear to my heart, which is Monster Hunter World. Just on January 16th, Sony has confirmed that the Monster Hunter World Rathalos edition, PlayStation 4 Pro, 1 terabyte, is available for North America. And it is a GameStop exclusive for $449.99 US. If you didn't know, it's included. What's included is the Rathalos edition PS4 and the DualShock 4, the Monster Hunter World software, which comes with all the pre-order bonuses. What I want to talk about, though, is not about the console, because we knew about that console back in September in TGS 2017. What I want to talk about is just 10 days away from release, they decide to announce this console.
Oh, that it's ready to go.
Just 10 days before its release, which I find very confusing and a little
So
a little frustrating as well because I know about 4 friends who bought a PS4 over the Christmas break to get ready for Monster Hunter. Yeah, when those sales are happening, and I don't understand. I don't understand. It's the
yeah, that's when you want to get people, right? Like during the holiday break. That's when you want to sell those consoles.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that you would even bundle a game like this, that you'd have a specialty like after Christmas. Well, I guess the game doesn't come out until after Christmas, and if it comes with the game, I guess that's the only time you truly could have done this. That's my only guess.
Right. By the way, the one this console already came out back in December 7th in Japan. Now the game, I don't think the game came with it because it's not released yet for the Japanese version. But it's just weird to me that they would announce a console 10 days away from its launch, especially just after the holiday break. And I pulled up a little story.
Okay.
From 1995.
Okay.
You know where. Stay with me. You know where I'm going. Back in May 11th, 1995, at E3.
Yes.
E3. Sega announced that they have just shipped 30,000 Saturns to multiple retailers. They just dropped that console on people that same day. Out of nowhere.
Do you remember
they made it a secret. They sent it to only a few retailers, which is what they're doing here now because it's a GameStop exclusive. So those retailers back in 95 actually dropped Sega from their lineup. So some of those retailers just stopped carrying Saturns for its whole life cycle.
Wow.
And we know what happened to that Saturn.
Yeah.
Now it's not going to be drastic as that because PS4 is already going strong. This is not a brand new console. But you know what I'm trying to say here. Like, it's
hasn't been a history of this working well.
It's a $500 console. People got to save up for this.
Yeah.
Like, it's a huge drop. And you can't just expect people to go in there and just pay that money just because they're fans. And those friends that I know about who picked up that PS4 over the holidays, they're looking at it like, what's happening?
Yeah.
What's happening? Now, I know you have a bit of a theory on this.
Yes.
Gyasi, what do you think? What's going through your head? Because this is making me really mad.
My thought was they couldn't make enough. Like, and so they were like, should we just release it early? Are there going to be enough people that are really interested, or are we going to do it when the console comes out? And because, like you say, it's a GameStop exclusive, and they didn't bring it anywhere else but there. Were the pre-orders that big, or maybe not that big? And they decided, fine, we're just going to push it out anyways? I don't know, that's my guess. Like, who is the fan base for Monster Hunter that doesn't have a PS4? Or were they waiting that long for the...
Because they know a Monster Hunter is coming?
Yeah, I guess they don't.
Yeah. Well, this is... here's my theory. I think all the fans in Japan, this was announced for originally, all the fans in Japan who wanted to play Monster Hunter World have a PlayStation before.
Yeah.
Because that's the big console there, PlayStation 4. Xbox One is selling okay. Switch obviously selling pretty well. But the PS4 dominates over there.
Yeah.
So if you're a gamer, chances are in Japan you already have a PS4. So this is only really an upgrade for most people. And
to get the Pro. Yeah.
Right, to get the Pro and 1 terabyte. But it's still a lot of money. Yeah. So my theory might be that they made too many. And it didn't sell out in Japan.
And that's why they bring them over here.
And then they're like, hey, these guys in America might want it, right? And they're like, yeah, sure, bring them over. People would buy it. And then That's my idea, because this 10 days away. That's
and we'll try
10 days away.
Sweeten the pot by adding the game. Yeah,
right.
That could be it. That could be it.
Lord knows, man. Just again, let me think. Saturn. It did not work well.
Well, I guess in theory, this will always eventually sell, even if I know hardcore fans are pissed that they didn't get their version of Monster Hunter. But it's still a console. It still does what it's supposed to do.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, it's a pro.
And I didn't check the pre-orders. Maybe they're already sold out on GameStop. Lord knows, right? There's some rabid fans out there, and there are early adopters and some people with too much money on their hands. I'm sure they must have picked it up already.
Because I wonder, how many of the PlayStation Pros are there bundles of?
Ooh, good question. I have no idea. Do you know?
I have no idea. Like, I know there's a Star Wars bundle, but I think it's just a slim.
Yeah.
There's the Destiny one.
Was that a pro?
I think that was a pro.
Okay.
Destiny 2.
Right.
Maybe not. No, it wasn't a pro. Because when did a pro come out? I am not sure.
Check back. So Gyasi just did the research, and what did you find, Gyasi?
It looks like there was a Destiny 2 Pro bundle and a Star Wars Battlefront 2 Pro bundle.
Okay.
So my thought was that there's another chance to get a free game with your PlayStation Pro.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And probably from a different market than people who are interested in Destiny 2 or in Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Right, because we know how that worked out.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder if this is a bad history, though, when you think about it. Like, games that came out with a lot of hype and turned out to be kind of disappointing to some of the hardcore fans there.
Okay, yeah.
Hopefully, this one doesn't turn out to be the case.
Well, the good thing is Monster Hunter World, the demos have dominated Twitch front pages. So we know the hype is there. Yeah. We know clearly people like playing it. Mm-hmm. And no confirmed microtransactions. So
that's a big help.
Yeah, that's a big help, but there is loot chances, so I don't know about that. If they wanted to, I'm just saying, if they wanted to, it's very easy to bring it in there. Hopefully they won't. Okay, we're going to end the show with a segment we call Press X2. Okay.
Anyways.
This is a segment in which we get each other's quick thoughts on recent gaming news. And so we're going to start with Gyasi here.
All right. The director of Monster Hunter World said it's not coming to the Switch. Press X to
put my arms up in the air. I wouldn't want that all the beautiful graphics to be on that little thing. I love my Switch, but it's gonna push too much on that hardware. Oh. And it's not gonna look very good. I have double X, so I know. Nah. Nippon Ichi announced an HD remake for Disgaea Hour of Darkness on their 15th anniversary. Gyasi, you will press X2.
Not play it.
I thought you liked it, man.
I do like Disgaea, but those games are a time sink. I mean, last one I played, Disgaea 4, I put 65 hours and I was maybe a third of the game through. Oh.
Did you get to like 999?
Not even. I was, I think, 300 and something. Dragon Ball FighterZ Dream Team. Press X2. What's your dream team?
Goku, Gohan, Cell.
All right.
Just Kamehamehas all the way through. You're gonna face that thing from 1 to 3. FIFA 18 on Switch outsold PS4's version in Japan. according to Dengeki Online, which is a Japanese publication. Jesse, you will press X2.
Find out what they're smoking out there. That was terrible port. Like, oh my god. Not only did it look bad, it had no features whatsoever.
So you played it?
I have played it, yes.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately. Man. Oh.
Okay.
They don't deserve that. I hope they come back better next year. When you look at the ports like NBA did.
Mm-hmm.
Kingdom Hearts 3 still has an unknown release date. Press X2.
Almost give up. But I'll press X again to not lose hope because I want that game. Been waiting for too long, man. That thing is too long. It's more than a decade. You think 15 was bad? You think Final Fantasy 15 was bad? Kingdom Hearts was bad. Oh my lord.
I don't know why that game hasn't come out yet. What are they doing?
I have a fighter's question for you.
Okay.
Dragon Ball FighterZ beta. Connection problems. Jesse, you press X2.
Extended for like a week. Longer. It's a beta. Why just give us a taste?
They did give us an extra day, I think.
Yeah, I think
Just
so.
the beginning of the
didn't
weekend.
get a chance to. I was too busy.
I played it. I liked it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's weird. The beta is weird. But I enjoyed it. When I actually got connected and started fighting people, it actually felt good. So
Oh, it looks amazing though.
it's gonna be great. Yeah.
So much fan service.
Yeah. Thank you for sticking with us. This is the Up Gaming Podcast, episode 1 in the books. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, click subscribe and the bell next to it, and don't forget to share with your friends. Follow us on Twitter at d_up_gaming. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. I am Jeff.
I'm Gyasi, and we are
D Up. Thank you.